My name is Chris Slough. I'm the head of science at Storthof International School. We got this idea for this hydroponic project from a task given to our homeroom group, which was to participate in something called the World's Largest Unit Plan. My class decided to go with a Greening the Planet theme. I think what students get out of this the most, both academically and otherwise, is actually seeing food grow in front of them. So I've always run garden clubs and other schools that I've worked at, but without outdoor gardening space here, it's quite difficult to do such a thing. So the students actually see the entire life process from seedling to yielding fruit or vegetables. We pick it, we eat it, and it gives them an excellent feel for the process of producing food and how it gets from farm to table. I do have some student helpers, one in particular who's sort of taking a lead role in this.
My name is Olga and I'm DP2 student at Storthof International School. Small students or older students can benefit from this project by not only learning about hydroponic gardens and what they are, but also by learning how to be responsible and how to organize different kinds of projects, how to help their school community as well, and how it is also quite rewarding to see something which you were able to produce with your own hands.
In order to reproduce this in your own classroom, it's quite simple and there are quite a few options, but in terms of what I've gone with, I simply use a plastic reservoir like the ones you see behind me here.
You would need to use a hot knife to cut out holes based on the size of each pot. And our box has 6 pots in it, so we cut out 6 holes.
I paint them black to make sure that the sunlight doesn't cause bacterial and fungal growth.
You would also need, obviously, pots with some stones.
I use lava rocks in particular just because they're readily available in our area. They seem to really do well against things like fungal growth. They stay clean. They wick the water quite well.
After that, we put water inside the box and made the pots basically exposed to water so that plants can reach it.
Once you have things growing, then again you need to determine whether or not there's sufficient natural light. If not, I sometimes use an LED, full spectrum LED, which is quite nice in the winter because you get a little more light in the room, and it certainly helps with people's moods. The first steps once you have your materials, I guess after you get things painted and get your holes cut, is to determine what plants you're going to use, whether you're going to start from seed or whether you're going to start from something that's already been growing for a while. What I did originally was I took a basil plant from the supermarket, broke up the root ball, and extracted all the individual plants from that, washed off the roots, and dropped those into my lava rocks. So you immediately have something growing. In terms of things to watch out for, probably the biggest one is your nutrient mixes. Originally I was using something quite high in nitrogen, but not much potassium or phosphorus. It worked okay, but the plants grew very rapidly and got quite weak. So you need to watch your water chemistry. The long-term plan right now is to see these systems in as many rooms as possible. We just started with 1 prototype last year in my own room. This year we've grown to another 6, and I would like to see by next year see that double again.
The wider school community benefits from this project because the school as a whole is becoming greener and is encouraging the research and use of green sources of energy and growth of plants.
I think my favorite part of this and the greatest benefit from this project is harvesting our own food. Last year we produced a lot of greens, a lot of tomatoes, far more than I could eat, so I got to share it with a lot of my colleagues, which increased the interest in terms of this project moving forward and showing up in other people's rooms. I like to cook, I like to eat, so it goes quite well with my other hobbies. But also it's just nice, especially in the winter since it's rather dark here, to have something growing, to have lights on in the room, to be able to hear the water bubbling away. It creates a very nice atmosphere.
Visit greenteacher.com to find links to other videos, webinars, books, and Green Teacher, our quarterly magazine for youth educators. While there, sign up for our free mailing list to learn more about upcoming free webinars and videos.